I'm Joe Hilferty, and welcome to my channel. Today, I want to talk to you guys about this Monogram 48-inch dual fuel range. We've had this now for probably, I don't know, maybe 6 months, maybe 9 months. It's one of the more difficult models to get because it has both a grill and a griddle and a flip-up touchscreen, which I really like. Although it has been a little bit buggy. Visually, this thing is just gorgeous. I love the brass little bits there on the knob with the little design integrated. I like the little brass inlays on the end caps. I like that it's pretty modern, but it does have some traditional design elements. Really, this is not that different from the dual fuel range that they came out, or the series they came out with back in like 2008, 2009. The burners in the back are really identical to the previous generation of burner design, where you have a big flame at the bottom and a small flame at the top. Those two flames work in concert with one another. So as you dial the knob down, the flame, the big flame will go down to a point where it can't get any smaller without flickering. So that will shut off. But what will happen is the little baby flame at the bottom will remain on, and you'll get a little bit of an adjustment to that flame. Always love cooking on that. I think it's a great design. They did add these little removable brass pieces, just like I showed in the 36-inch video. They kept a variation of removable grate inserts. That is nice because one, they're reversible for wok cooking, but two, you can take that off for cleaning and then leave the heavier kind of frame in place. A lot of manufacturers are using cast iron, and they use these one-piece grates, which does give you some nice stability, but they're heavy. And for people that are aging in place, or people that just aren't like super big people, have a difficult time cleaning those grates. So I really like this design a lot. This can also be a trivet for taking something out of the oven and putting it down on your countertop if your countertop doesn't like hot surfaces. They've updated the front burners to these dual ring brass burners. I believe these go up to 23,000 BTUs. That's up from 18. I haven't cooked on that yet. I don't know what that translates into. I don't know if that would mean I would just burn everything, or if it's got a lot of control. What will differ here is that, again, you have two flames that will probably work in concert with one another, but you've got an inner and an outer flame. And I would imagine that at some point your big flame goes out and the little flame in the center goes on, and you probably have a good amount of adjustability with that center flame. In the oven cavity here is identical to the 36-inch ranges oven, so that will hold a full restaurant sheet pan. Just like the previous generation, you get a couple full extension porcelainized racks that are adjustable, and then you get one. I'm sorry, that's actually 3 full extension glide racks. These are, like I said, adjustable, but they're also porcelainized, so you can leave them in during the self-cleaning process, which is somewhat unique. Most companies don't allow you to do that. Miele claims that you can do it. I've done it in their ovens. I don't know. I don't know that I would do that again. Here, they're clearly porcelainized. There's no special coating or anything different in there. I think they use a graphite lubricant to keep the ball bearings from having issues with taking things to a high temperature for a prolonged period of time. You've got a huge 8-pass broiler with a reflector plate behind it. You've got a recessed bake element below the floor. I'd have to go into the settings and play with this to see if they give you any type of steam clean option. The gas versions of this are no longer self-clean. They are steam clean only, and you'll notice that the gas versions have those traditional chrome racks inside the oven because they're not self-clean, because the oven doesn't self-clean. On the 48, you get that wonderful little auxiliary oven which will hold those little quarter sheet pans, 9x13s. Not huge, but it's really nice for just everyday things. I love double oven ranges. Most people don't have the real estate in their kitchen to do a 48, but and if you think about it, a lot of people do a wall oven combination. This is typically go into a 33-inch cabinet, and then they'll do a 36-inch cooktop, or they'll do a 36-inch range. A 48 from a counter space perspective, I guess that's less, right? Less than 66, or 69 inches is what most people would eat up. So some of it is just, you know, about the math and the location, how things stack out. But just a beautiful range. This is, like most newer products, it's Wi-Fi capable. There is a touch screen here. Now this is hooked up to 120 volts. We've got it rigged for demo mode. It does get a little glitchy. I'm hoping that just has to do with 120 volts and not the fact that it's actually glitchy. And then the display also seems a little bit dim, but I think that has to do with the voltage as well. So, you know, you've got your bake, you've got your broil, you've got your convection. Like most companies, you'll have an integrated user guide where, you know, if you didn't get a chance to read the use and care manual and you want to see what, you know, what the manufacturer would recommend for a specific food group, you can go into that precision cooking guide, and it will, you know, it will allow you to select. Let's see what we can play with here. Let's go meats. Let's go whole turkey. I'm gonna go to the middle option there. So it's gonna recommend a specific racking level inside the oven cavity there. I don't see any numbers, but I guess you can just count on your own, probably. Next. All right, it's also gonna tell you to use the roast probe that comes with it, and it's gonna set it at 170 degrees. There is the little teeny tiny jack for the roast probe that comes with your range. Okay, so I don't have the roast probe plugged in, so it's not gonna let me get past that point. But again, this is a really nice feature for a product. For people these days when they don't get the chance to read through the use and care and learn about all of the specialty modes, this is kind of neat. You can set and maintain precise temperatures with the TrueTemp Precision Cooking System. And you can see this doing something over here. I'm not super familiar with that feature on this. I have to read a little bit more about that, but I suspect that it's going to give us the ability to keep and maintain a temperature for cooking certain things, which is kind of neat. It's asking me to pair it with a Heston Q cookware piece, which we actually don't have here. So yeah, kind of neat. There's some little motor that's going off. I'm gonna hit cancel for the pairing feature there. But yeah, that's it. That's what it looks like. And you can hear it. It did kind of glitch out on me here because I played with it too much. But anyhow, like the 36, you get the cute little furniture legs. You get a skirt that covers that up as well. So if you don't like seeing under the stove and you want to keep the cat hair and the dog hair or whatever from going under there, you get a large accessory cover for that, or a plate for that, which is kind of nice. There's like plastic prongs that clip on to the legs. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below, or direct DM me. And then, yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more content, please subscribe and tell your friends. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.